Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, I'm going to show you guys how to make these. So in Greek, they're called rizogalo. Rizo is rice, and galo is milk. So it's a rice pudding. Okay, so the interesting thing about rice pudding is that I know a lot of you are going to be like, I've had rice pudding before, and you might be Indian or Italian or you might be English. Rice pudding is one of those things that is kind of like what I like to call a peasant food. It's so simple to make, a couple of ingredients, usually everybody has it. Rice is really cheap, and so is milk, and so this was kind of like a staple type thing. Now rice pudding can be sweet or it can be savoury. The Greek one that I'm making is it is sweet, and there's always cinnamon on top, and I remember my grandma making this, and the best part was the cinnamon. It was the only time I had cinnamon as a kid. Of course I love it now, but this is a rice pudding cupcake. I've got salted caramel frosting on top, and I got this idea from a place that I went to that served rice pudding with a salted caramel sauce and some crispy things on top. So I put some pistachios on top. Now it's been a little bit of a long day. I've been filming some really exciting stuff over there that you guys are going to see in the next couple of weeks. So excuse the rambling and the ums and everything else. Let's get stuck into it. These are the ingredients you need to make them. Okay guys, so start off by preheating your oven to 160 degrees Celsius or 320 degrees Fahrenheit. The ingredients you're going to need are some sugar, flour, milk, eggs, oil, baking powder, softened butter, and for the rice pudding you're going to need some short grain rice, sugar, corn flour, milk, evaporated milk, and some water. You're also going to need some salted caramel sauce. And guys, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I upload 2 new videos a week. Now we're going to start off with the rice pudding. So add your water to a large saucepan along with your rice. And you're going to bring that to a gentle boil and let that simmer away for about 10 minutes. Now all of the water should be all gone, or pretty much all of it. And then you can add your evaporated milk, your sugar, and give that a gentle stir. Now guys, don't cook this on high heat. You want to cook this on a low medium heat, preferably low. You want to bring it to a gentle boil and just kind of let it simmer away for about 10 minutes. Now while that's simmering away, you're going to add your milk and cornstarch into a bowl or a cup like I have. Give it a good mix, and you're going to add that to your rice pudding. Now this is going to help it thicken up just so that it's not really liquidy. You're going to transfer that to a large bowl or a tray, cover it with plastic wrap, and you're going to chill it for an hour. Moving on to our cupcakes. I'm popping all of my dry ingredients into a large mixing bowl. Mix that on low speed, just help everything combine. Then you can add your softened butter and mix that until you reach a crumbly sand-like texture. While that's mixing, add your milk to a large jug along with your eggs, oil, Greek yogurt, and we're going to add some rice pudding in the cake as well, just to make it extra rice puddingy. And I'm actually going to bar mix this, so I'm not going to use a whisk because I want to kind of get rid of that rice in the milk mixture. Now you can leave that rice in the milk mixture, it's really up to you. I just want to bar mix it to make sure everything is pulverized. Now we're going to add that in a slow and steady stream, and I know that so many of you guys freaked out in the last video because I didn't say slow and steady stream, which is absolutely hilarious. Now once you've got all of your ingredients in there, you're going to stop the mixer and scrape down the bowl just to get those bits at the bottom that might not be mixed in properly, and mix for a final 20 seconds. Now I'm just going to line my cupcake tin with some cupcake liners. We're going to fill these up about 3/4 of the way. Try and get the batter into the cupcake liner, not like I have out of the cupcake liner. And we're going to bake these for about 20 minutes. Once they're baked, you can transfer them to a cooling rack to cool down completely. Now to prepare your buttercream frosting, you're going to add some salted caramel sauce into that. I have both the recipes for the caramel sauce and the frosting on my website. Our cupcake's baked beautifully. We're going to core the center and fill it up with some rice pudding. I'm using a Wilton 6B tip, and I'm kind of frosting this in what might look like a bit of a weird jagged look, and it's kind of giving me that jagged frilly effect. I just thought I'd try something new. And we're going to finish these off with a dusting of cinnamon, and we're going to put some pistachios on top. Now it's completely optional, you don't have to put the pistachios on. I just thought I'd be a little bit extra fancy. And guys, that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so those were my risotto or rice pudding cupcakes. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the description box below if you have a version of rice pudding, or if you've ever had it. Do you like it? I think it's going to be, it is delicious in this cupcake, so I think you guys are really going to love them. Now if you want to make them, you're going to find the recipe on my website, thescranline.com. Link for that is in the box below. And if you like this video, hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I've got 2 videos over there for you guys to click on for more deliciousness. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all on the next episode of The Scran Line.